You're failing history. Does this come as a surprise to you?
No.
Well, you've done pretty much no homework, and you don't study for any tests.
Yeah, well, I don't like to over-prepare.
Well, you're in no danger of that because you're failing history.
Yeah, can we lower our voices because this is personal and everybody probably heard that.
Brendon, why don't you study?
Yeah.
If you just studied, we wouldn't be having this conversation, and nobody else would be hearing it.
You know, I've gotten that before, and...
Brendon, here, look.
Yeah.
The question was, on this test here, who was the first president of the United States? You wrote yes.
Yeah, well, that question wasn't very specific.
Well, how about this? The question was, who wrote Hamlet? You wrote the Pope's cousin, Count Popula, a magical monster with pencils for arms.
I'll be honest, Mr. Lynch. I made that one up.
Okay, look, I want us to work on this, and I'd like to start tutoring you after school.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
I know.
You don't know?
Well, I actually already have a tutor, Mr. Lynch.
Oh, you already have a tutor, huh? Who's that? Okay, so then tell me what you know about Washington.
It's a junior high. It's on Washington Street. He was the one that discovered Washington State. I don't know. I guess he was the first president.
Yes. And
He's evil.
you know, Brendon, a lot of this information is actually in your book. Remember those things with the cover like on them?
The books.
Yeah. Remember the one that says history on the has Washington on the cover?
Yeah. I got that somewhere.
Yeah, that's a history book.
Okay.
Brendon.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you get easily distracted? Let me put this another way. You get easily distracted. Did you know that?
Well, let me ask you something. Do you know how hot dogs are made?
But I think we're going to have to find a way to get you to focus.
On what?
On what? On what do you think?
On what do I think?
Yes.
Yes, as in correct?
Yes, as in correct. Now, what do you think is what you should focus on?
Yes, as in correct. On what do I think is what I should focus on? On those grades of mine?
Yes, as in correct.
Yes.
But I think the problem here is that you have a hard time paying attention.
On that, what I think is yes, as in correct.
Look, Brendon, I wouldn't be trying to help you if I didn't think I was smart.
Well, I appreciate that.
Brendon, you mind coming up here for a second? I'd like to discuss the history test you took yesterday.
Oh, man. I failed, didn't I?
Well, not so fast there, little mister. Why don't you take a look first?
I got an F?
Congratulations! I'll see you after school today.